familiarity will not bring a better treatment. The devil will not become an angel because you stayed. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, you know that I love you and I really appreciate you. Thank you for watching all my videos, liking them, commenting, and turning on your notification for subsequent videos. I'm really happy to be on this journey with you. All right, guys, so today I will be touching on a very sensitive area that people are sometimes not willing to share out of fear, the fear of the unknown, right? So there's a popular quote that we all grew up with: the devil you know is better than the angel you do not know. And I want to tell you something, that this quote has had more people in captive than chains. It has made people to settle for less, shrink their ideas, dampen their dreams, and have left them in abusive relationships that they either leave without themselves or their corpse leaves. I am just here today to shed more light on it and also hear back from you an advice for people who are going through same, or if you had similar experience, maybe share your thoughts with us and how you were able to overcome the devil you know is better than the angel you do not know syndrome. We're going to start off with the lie, the devil you know. The devil will always be the devil. I would always use this illustration when I'm speaking to some of my young girls. I would tell them that the fact that you picked up a scorpion, you fed a scorpion, you bathed a scorpion, you cared for a scorpion will not make the scorpion change its nature. The nature of a scorpion is to sting. If the scorpion does not sting, then it's not a scorpion, right? So because you are nice to a scorpion will not make a scorpion change from being a scorpion. And that's how it is with the devil. The fact that you think that this is what you know, this is what you are familiar with, and because you are familiar with this person who seemingly does not have a very good character or treats you or in an abusive way and makes you shrink, or just not the best person for you, but he is the devil you know in quotes, and then you think that he's going to change or you're going to manage yourself through that experience, like you've not even gotten into the reality of, let's say, marriage yet, but you're already settling for the devil you know. It's a lie from the pit of hell. The devil will never change his nature for you. Because you stayed will not make the devil treat you any better than he did at the start. The devil is a devil. So familiarity will not bring a better treatment. The devil will not become an angel because you stayed. The devil will not, like I said earlier, treat you any better because you remained in that relationship or because you are familiar with the manipulation. So instead of you to leave such a relationship, you are there because you think there's one lie in your mind, or maybe societal projection that you have come to acclimatize yourself with. You think that, okay, because I'm familiar with this situation, I can devise a coping mechanism for the devil. Like I said earlier, this is quite a very sensitive topic. So there's this Bible character that's, characters that puts my mind in a certain way every time I read it. Like the woman Abigail, how did she end up with Nabal? Nabal. I don't know how to pronounce his name. How did she get herself to that point that she was with a man who was so greedy, who was so unruly that he didn't mind losing his family for his own greed. We cannot rule out the fact that this guy had money. He was a very wealthy guy, he had money, but money did not buy him sense. Money did not buy him character. And this is to my very beautiful, lovely young ladies. Money is very important. I would not rule out the part of money. But the part that would give me concern is if money is the ultimate goal, why you are ready to shrink your life, why you are ready to be abused, why you are ready to be relegated, shamed, and reduced to nothing. If you would put yourself in that state all because of money, then you have no value for yourself. And that is why we need to have this conversation. Why should you choose the devil because the devil has money? Because there's always something to go for it. There's a reason we are in a thing. There's a reason we are choosing the person that we are currently with. Why? Have you ever thought about it? That why am I here? I've had cases of people staying in a relationship because the lifestyle that the devil has given to them, they cannot afford it and they do not want to lose it. So you are too particular about a lifestyle rather than your own mental state. And then the one that sickens me the most is the one that there is no even lifestyle. There's no lifestyle. There's nothing. You're just there because the person has told you a very sympathetic and pitiful story. And because you want to empathize and sympathize with this person, then you remain in it and you're shrinking daily. You are relegated, you are abused, you are reduced to nothing, but because you are familiar with the devil. This is what you know, this is what you are used to. And then society tells you, oh boy, at least, at all, nine bad pass. A bird at hand is worth more than 10 in the bush. Have you even entered the bush? Maybe you might catch two. Why are you settling for this one bird that every morning the bird wakes up and it pecks you and blood starts gushing out? Or this particular bird will run away for several days and will now come back and tell you one cock and bull story, and then you buy into it, and the next minute is gone again. Is the bird at hand? Is the devil that you know? Have you even gone out in search of an angel and you did not see? Have you? There is an angel for you. It's just a matter of time. You will not shrink your life. You will not shrink your destiny. You will not reduce. You will not be reduced by a human. Your esteem will not be crushed by a person, all in the name of you have to stick to the devil that you know. The devil will never, ever change its nature for you. The only time that it will look as if the nature wants to change is that they are still living off you. But one way or the other, it will always show. It will come out. Character, I will always say, is like a smoke. One day, it will find an entrance and come out. The world will see it. So live now that you can still live.